few years ago, we worked with the Center City District to get the color-changing lights along the building facades on Broad Street. There's 14 buildings involved in that project. And about a year ago, we heard about PIFA, Philadelphia International Festival of the Arts, coming to town. And since we firmly believe that lighting design is an art form, that we should be a feature. This should be a feature. So the theme for the festival is collaboration, and so we decided as a collaboration to work with students. The idea being that we as design professionals would put together a system, they would program it, and the idea of having music and lighting working together became a really strong idea.
Just the opportunity to work on City Hall. I mean, it's such a historical structure. The stories behind it are so dynamic.
It was a very inspiring project also to work with the lighting people and for them to give us visual cues and visual inspiration, and for us to think, okay, how do we translate that into sound and how do we translate that into music?
For the roof of City Hall here, the hardest part was just lugging everything up the stairs, particularly the audio equipment. Basically mid and high range speakers that really force the sound down the avenue, and a subwoofer.
When I got to hear the system a few days ago, I was surprised at how well it really sounded at Walnut Street or at Locust Street, 6 blocks away, and you could still hear every part of the music.
What we have here on City Hall is RGB LED fixtures that light the tower, and then there are also theatrical moving lights called Very Lights. There's 4 of them that light the tower and 2 of them that are on the rooftop of one of the local buildings.
The tricky place was really up on the roof of the Ritz. We have an existing lighting rack with floodlights for City Hall, and we're going to add Vari-lights to that structure somehow. We ended up taking this pipe structure that allows us to tip the fixture just a little bit over the edge of the roof to where it's going to live.
They are on a programmable system that resides in one of the UArts buildings, and that system talks to all the other buildings with a wireless link. There's a sound and lighting control system on City Hall that talks to the UArts building down the street wirelessly, and then kind of branches out from there.
We've been working every night pretty much dusk to dawn to get all the tower lights queued in. All of us are really happy with what we've seen so far. We got a hard night ahead of us, and we only have till 6 a.m. to get it perfect. So we're going to get it done, and it's going to be great.